Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. We were working with the dwarves of Othrikar here, and we were sent to find the grain. Need to go to Gatson's farm, south of Othrikar. Apparently they've got this one guy, Gatson, is the last farmer in the region that's still farming and still fighting against the Orcs. So Hornbury says we need to go and help secure some grain. So that is what we are going to do. I am going to mount up and we will head to the south. I'm not going to go directly south because there's a cliff right there. So instead, we will do this the proper fashion and ride back out past the quartermaster and stable hand and all that, and take the actual road back down through this region. Okay, and let's see if we can find Gatson's farm. I imagine it won't be too hard to find because number one, it will have people on it, and two, I'm sure there'll be a ring just waiting for us there. See if I have my Hobbit gift over there. I didn't notice with the newer interface with the Hobbit gifts. I hadn't newer. It's not new because it's been around for quite a while now, hasn't it? But I hadn't noticed that it gave a little picture of what Hobbit, a little picture and a name of what Hobbit it is that's having a birthday and sending a gift to you. So that was pretty cool. It's little details like that you don't see if you don't pay close attention to what's going on. Now, you get anywhere close? Gatson's farm? Are you Gatson? Is Gatson's farm? Yes? No? Anything here? Nope. This one's been truly and totally abandoned. Now, there's Othrikar, so it should be to the south here. I don't see any farms up that way. Could be, but I don't see any. So let's look here. Kingsfell Hen. They still have hens in this area. So maybe this is going to be his farm. One of these. Let's see. Yep, we're seeing a ring on the map. Gilmar and Gatson. Gatson's farm. Very good. Let's dismount. Let's talk to these guys. And they definitely look they're going to brook no trouble from any orcs, don't they? Hello, Gatson. I won't lose my farm, that's what. So, before we do that, I want to pull up the quest log. Where are we at? We are at 28 grain buyer. Are all the ones we got left now? Yeah, we're at level 27. And what is the epic one? The epic one is also level 28. Okay, those old Bree ones are level 20. Those are 23 and 24. We're not worried about the Lone Lands. Yeah. Oh, these are level 20. Oh, those are 25, not these. Let's go ahead and change over. Because I think we took care of all the level 27 ones when we were talking to the dwarves there. So I think it's time we can actually afford to start leveling up again. Did we have anything in our pocket? What pocket item did we have? I'm not remembering. It ought to be right in here, though. Was it the claw, the polished claw? And bind on equip. That's the one. The Stone of the Dwarf Deeps. Plus 8 fate, plus 6 vitality. 108 finesse. So fate and vitality. What does this one give us? This was give us, ooh, agility and vitality. That's the one we should be using. Because aren't agility and vitality are... Oh, it's vitality and will, isn't it? Yeah, vitality and will. So we got something that gives us a good bunch to our will and tactical. That one gives us fate and vitality, plus 6. Yeah, I think we're going to go with a polished claw of fleetness. Let's put that in my pocket. You want to continue? Yes, I do. And that gets our Stone of the Tortoise right down here on the bottom where we can find it next time. There we go. Let's start leveling up and see if we hit level 28 now. Grain buyer.
What do you need?
Aye, it's true. I had a rich harvest this year, and I'll gladly sell it off if I could. I'd not done business with the dwarves in the past because those dour hands were nasty fellows. But now that Durin's folk are in charge, I'd be more than willing to do business with them. Or rather, I should say I would happily sell the grain if I still had it. Those cursed orcs have raided my farm and taken most of the harvest. Alas, it looks like I will not be able to help you. Unless... There we go. Welcome to level 28, people. Yay! Need to make that a little darker. We've gotten destiny points. We've acquired the staff sweep skill. Staff sweep. A new combat? Is that what that is, maybe? Staff sweep. Sweeps a staff to strike surrounding foes. So it's a... Restores power over time if a companion flanks the enemy. So it is a multiple target, does 3, an area effect there. Okay. I'm going to bring it down. Let's get our Tundra Cub. Oh, we already got the Tundra Cub there, don't we? So we're going to bring this one down and plop it right there. So now we got the staff sweep. Let's remember we have that in case we need to attack multiple things. What was that one? Knowledge of cures. That takes our diseases and all that away from us. Wounds and all.
Stay and hear me out.
The orc threat. There's been orcs around here lately. So far they've just skulked around stealing things. But I'm sure as soon as they get their courage up, they're gonna raid us. I guess I'm just too stubborn to run, and my hands, like Gilmar here, are too loyal to leave me. So I need you to get rid of these orcs for me. You'll like as not find them smashing around in my fields to the south. Get those foul creatures off my land. Alright, so destroy 8 orcs. We can do that.
What do you need?
Them orcs smell weakness. If you can chase more of them off, they might think twice before bothering us again. Gilmar. Longhorns.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Everyone on a farm needs to pull their own weight, even fancy strangers out of the south. We've got our hands full here dealing with the harvest and worrying about them orcs nearby. Anyways, Master Gatson's little herd of cattle could use some new blood. Wild Orcs would do nicely, but the bulls are far too aggressive to drive into the pasture. So what I want you to do is pick out a good-looking yearling from the Wild Orcs herd, not far from the southeast. A young Orc should be pretty docile. Just don't get in the way of any of the bulls and you should be fine. And oh yes, I've seen some orcs out there lately, so be careful of them too, hear me? So we need to find an Oryx yearling. What do you have to say about the orc threat?
What do you need?
I heard Master Gatson send you after them orcs in the South Fields. You be careful. They fight like a wolf cornered in a barn. Indeed they do. Do you have anything about the yearlings? You do.
Why are you bothering me?
Aye, it's true the orc raids have whittled the herd to almost nothing. An Oryx yearling will go a long way to bringing it back. Okay, so we are going to head, and he does say the fields to the south, right? So we're headed in the right way now. We're not the ones that are supposed to be easily lost. So let's try and keep that straightened out, okay? Okay, these guys are in bunches. I think we are going to need to pull up one of our pets for that. Let's keep using this puppy. And I want you to attack it. Will you attack it? Attack it. There we go. I'll see if I can hammer it on down. Let's use our staff sweep. Oh, staff sweep did okay. There we go. Defeat the orcs in the South Fields. We have started that one off good already. Now, let's move on around here. These are going to be a pain in the butt, aren't they? Y'all are. Let's take on... we got 2 dead aims and a fighter. I was hoping we could take on one of the ones that wasn't Hopefully it was a group that only one archer instead of two. Let's see. Can I stun you? Which one's it gonna be? Blinding Flash? Let's take on this guy. Oop. Stunned us, didn't he? Okay, come on. There we are. Take him on. Defeat another orc. Oh, War Captain. Is that what this one is? Okay. Boy, I'm glad I've got you. You kick some butt, don't you there? Go ahead and take him on. We'll turn you on as well, so maybe you'll use that one. Nice. Tell you, when you got your own pet tanks to go around with you, these other orcs aren't so dang bad. Even these groups, because these guys, this guy can even tank pretty well, can he? If I can hit him with his earth. Nice. Alright. Not too bad to just grind our way on through these then. Let's go ahead and take on... I want to... Actually, I think I'm gonna see if I can stun the one that's gonna come up and get close and personal with us this time, you know? There we go. Now, let's take on your lousy butt. And let's take on that one's butt. This should take us down. Yep, that got our last of the orcs out of our way. So now we need to see if we can find these Orc yearling. And I'm thinking those should be up on this hill, if I remember correctly. There's one of the bulls. Let's remain careful of those. It's a grazing whoremantle. They're level 27. I don't think that's actually one of the bulls, though. Are you a yearling? Nope, you're a grim Ongsbiz. You are one of the grim ones there. Let's not get tangled up in the orcs at the moment. We are needing to find that yearling. Kingsfell Spinner. Oh yeah, there's spiders out in this region, aren't there? In fact, there's a whole bunch of them right over this hill over there on the other side. Just finished up a adventure in the Deserto house over in Alone in the Dark, and I must say I'm having a much more success over here than I was having over there. These Whoremantle calf. We're looking for Orcs yearling. Would that be one? One of the calves? For some reason I'm wanting to think it's going to be called a yearling, and for some reason I'm going to want to think that it's close to the top up here. That just seems to be where it seems to be where I remember it being in the past, was close to this ruin up here, and I'm wanting to say it was actually called a yearling, not a calf. We can make our way up to these ruins anyway. So many ruins in Middle-earth. So many ruins. Okay. Well, let's keep looking around. Yep. Take him out there, buddy. You can do it. There you go. I don't even think I need to worry about attacking them. Looks like you can do a pretty good job on your own. Let's look. There we go, an Orcs yearling. Can we get down there without pissing off all the rest of these? young oryx lows plaintively and runs off ahead of you. Escort him to the Gatson's pasture. Trots off ahead of you. Okay, so it's an escort mission. You would know we're going to have to escort a cow now, wouldn't you? That's right. Go there and attack that guy. Get right over in his aggro range. Why don't you? Wish I could do the Yorkshire accent. Love to do the one. Oh, Wally. It's like, tell him why don't ya? Let's see you in here. Stick him with the bees. There we are. Yeah, you're gonna take that one on now too, aren't you? Alrighty. Let's hit y'all with this. Let's hit you with these. Good lord, those are some tough dudes, aren't they? That yearling took some damage there. Don't go walking through the fire, you dumb butt. Attack you. There we go. Yep, let's get your attention. I thought that might help. You know, the farm's over that way, pal. Oh my god. Could you walk in any worse direction? Huh? Could you do it? Could you do it? Oh, I don't think you could. At least the yearling fights too. At least he does that. If he's going to walk into the path of every single damn orc out here in the field, at least he also fights back. So there is that. I'm not going to say that's a good thing, but there is that. And do we have... I'm thinking this guy will have... Good job, don't worry, I'll take care of that yearling calf. You have escorted the Oryx yearling to safety. Okay.
How can I be of service?
Yearlings spook easily. It's best to keep him somewhat quiet. Don't you worry, though. He'll be running about soon enough. Okay, very good. Now, let's go back to turn in these two quests. Tell him we have been successful here. And then we can call that an episode. Not none too shabby. And we're actually south of Othrikar. So those people out there who worry about stuff like exact directions and that kind of stuff, y'all can be happy. I need to do some repair work too. Alright, Gatson. Took care of some orcs for you. What do you say?
What is this world coming to?
Good work herding that yearling. You let Gilmar know you're back. He's been fretting since you left. Okay, let's see what you have to say about the orcs.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you're not going to say, huh? That's a fine job. A right fine job, I say. Thanks for all your help with that there Oryx. Master Gatson asked me to give you this small payment for your work. So choose one. Gloves I can't use, and a runestone I can't use. Well, that's like the gloves are the more valuable. And now let's take care of your orcs. Orc threat.
This is intolerable!
You've done well, my friend. We've got more problems, but at least you taught those orcs a lesson.
Will you let me speak my piece?
Defending the herd. Oh, a level 27. It's my fault, I guess, but when you killed those orcs in my fields, the rest of their ilk got pretty stirred up. I think they're getting ready to raid my herd, grazing to the south of here. I'd like you to go down there and help my man Alwyn defend the herd from those orcs. Alwyn's a fair hand with a bow, but he's no fighter. I imagine that's the guy we handed him to. Handed the yearling to. Them orcs will finish my herd quick, and maybe worse. Make sure Alwyn doesn't get hurt on my account. I don't think the orcs will be caught unawares this time. So I talked to Gatson's farmhand Alwyn, and we'll get a pair of Gatson shoulder pads. Yeah, those wouldn't be bad at all. We'll accept that. Ooh, what else you got for us? Crane Hunter.
I'll not be ignored.
There may just be a chance that you could help me. It seems to me that all my stolen grain might still be at the Orcs' camp not far from here. If you can recover that grain for me, I'll be glad to sell it off to Stelden or Othrikar. The Orcs have a big camp to the south and west of here. I don't know where in the camp they will be keeping the stolen grain, but you should retrieve 4 large sacks. Bring me those sacks and I'll see what I can do for the dwarves. Alright, and that should be enough to actually get the grain for the Orcs. Thank you, Stinky. You have proven your worth once again. And that is where we are going to stop right there. Alright, folks. So thank y'all for coming along. I do appreciate it. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. It's fun running all these little side quests that I remember running on Gnarlrynae back in the day. It was a long, long time ago. We're talking 11, 12 years ago, the last time we ran through here. And actually did these quests, because I think even when Gnarlo came through here, I think he was more concentrating on the epic line and just trying to hammer out epic stuff. So I don't think that we actually ran these when we were on him. So a lot of fun it is. We'll see y'all next time. We're going to sit here and think about, are we going to go and save the cows first, save the herd first, or are we going to go into that big old camp over there and see if we can find the grain? Decisions. We'll see y'all then. Once again, thank you. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.